Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's manifestation technique is known as knowing what you want. Now, step one to this manifestation technique is see, when you try to control your thoughts just because you need to control it, it doesn't work. Okay, just because you want to control something, it doesn't work. You are working against it. So, you are just intensifying the grip of what you don't want. Okay, because there are two ends of the stick. One is the solution side and one is the problem side. So the frequencies of the problem and the solution are very different, and you can't stand in the middle of it. You have to lean against something. So rather you lean towards the solution side of it than being on the problem side of it. Okay, so that is step number one. Now step two is you are connected to your source energy all the time. You're connected to source energy all the time and you're just let loose to have some fun. So why not do that? So you are connected to the source energy all the time and let loose to have fun. So create a vibrational version of your desire and the universe starts joining you in this accomplishment. The universe will start joining you in this accomplishment. So that is step number two. Now step three is when you feel less than a few things, like when you feel less than eagerness, passion, love, satisfaction, feeling of well-being, and when you are on the negative end of the emotional scale, that feels like worry, anger, depressed, fearful, jealous, whatever it is, you're focused in opposition to the created version of you. Yet you are just acting against yourself when you are focusing on all these negative aspects, like when you're worried or when you're fearful, all these things. So you need to get back into the zone where you are in alignment. So when you feel any at any point of time, if you are feeling less than what you're supposed to feel, like you're feeling less eager, less passion, or there's no satisfaction, or there's no feeling of well-being, all those things, you need to get back on track, finding something satisfactory in your environment. So step number three is when you feel less eagerness, passion, love, satisfaction, feeling of well-being, and when you are on the negative end of the emotional scale, that feels like worry, jealousy, anger, depressed, fearful, you're focused in opposition to your own created version of you. So that's step number three. Now step four is stop thinking about the reasons that are keeping you from what you want and let go of it, from being being an active vibration. So stop thinking about those reasons that are keeping you away from what you want. Okay, that's step four. Now step five is law of attraction supports you with evidence of your vibrational frequency. So distract yourself from that unwanted active vibration. The vibration frequency of the question is very different from the vibration frequency of the answer. Okay, so let go of those things that that form the vibrational frequency of the problem part of it, and go to the vibrational frequency of the solution part of it. So then what happens is law of attraction will start supporting this evidence, and the universe will start joining forces to get the evidence of the solution towards your manifestation. So that's step number five. Now step six is knowing what you want is enough for the solution to come. Okay, you just need to have that desire that the solution is gonna come. So knowing what that you want something is enough for the solution to come. You don't have to give the justification about it to anyone. You don't have to give the justification about why you want it, what you want it, and why isn't it coming, when is it coming. You don't have to give the justification to anyone. So knowing what you want is enough. Just knowing what you want is enough, and it's a solution that will come. So you just have to get into the feeling of, okay, you know what you want, and you are moving towards a solution, and that should be enough. There is no need to give any kind of justification about why you want it, or when is it coming, in what direction it's coming. All those things are immaterial. Just having the desire is enough for the manifestation to happen. So you don't have to give the justification about it to anyone. If you want it, you can have it, but you got to be you got to be in the frequency of what you want. So you can't be sad about not having of it. Like, you cannot just be sad that it hasn't come or something like that. So knowing what you want is enough for the solution to come. You don't have to give any kind of justification of it. If you want it, you can have it, but you got to be in the frequency of what you want. Okay. So step 7 is become a vibrational match to that vibrational frequency, because when you ask, it's already given and it's vibrational form. So whenever you ask something, right, it's already given. When you have a certain desire of something, right, it's already given, but it will be there in a vibrational form. So when it is there in the vibrational form, and how it will become reality is when you are always going to match to this frequency. Whenever you are going to match to this frequency by being in the realm of these things, like being satisfied, being happy, being joyful, satisfied in every moment that you do, or just observing the well-being that flows into you, or just even having the desire of what you want. Okay, so in that way you become a vibrational match. So becoming a vibrational match to the vibrational frequency, because when you ask, it's already given in the vibrational form. So you become a vibrational match when you stop complaining about not having it, when you stop missing it, like you're missing the manifestation that shouldn't be, when you stop complaining about it, about not having it, and when you stop missing it, when you stop the conversations about what's going wrong. So when you stop all these things, like you stop missing it, like, okay, it's gonna come anyways, is like, it's a better way of expecting, being hopeful that the manifestation will come, rather than going in the opposite direction of worry, anxiety and fear. Okay, so becoming a vibrational match to that vibrational frequency, because when you ask, it's already given in the vibrational form, and then you become a vibrational match. So when you stop complaining about not having it, missing it, or stop the conversations about what's going wrong, all those things, if you stop, you start becoming a vibrational match to this manifestation of yours. So that's step number 7. Now step 8 is deliberately prepare your point of attraction, your grid, so that the manifestation is attracted to it instantly. So you just got to deliberately prepare for it. Like, you catch in the act when you are away from this, or you can distract yourself when you are in this atmosphere where you are unsatisfied, or you are not focusing on the well-being. Just come back to the well-being mode. Just come back to the aspects where you are feeling satisfied about anything, small things, big things, or whatever. Just be satisfied about the well-being that's there around you, etc. So when you are deliberately focusing your thoughts, you fill up this grid, you fill up this entire grid, and your point of attraction and the frequency with which the manifestation should match will start gaining the momentum that it requires. And then when you are a vibrational match, what happens is the universe joins hands together, and all the cooperative components come together, and you get the manifestation. Okay, so that's how it is. So today's manifestation technique is known as knowing what you want, and that's all about it. It's just that if you have the desire of wanting something, it's definitely yours. When you ask, it's definitely given, and it is there in the vibrational form. So when it is in the vibrational form, how these thoughts become things is that you need to be a vibrational match to it by deliberately practicing those thoughts where you're satisfied with things that are flowing to you. You're satisfied with your well-being. You're passionate about everything. Anything that feels less than this. Anything that takes you away from it. You feel unsatisfied. You feel worried. I mean, then you need to get back to this mode of your well-being. So when you start doing that, what's going to happen is, right now it could be that it's in the vibrational form. So when you start matching to this frequency, very soon your manifestation is bound to happen. So guys, this is a manifestation technique known as knowing what you want, and I'll get back to you again next Saturday with one more manifestation technique. Stay tuned and bye for now. Bye.